Welcome to Republican Talks, everybody. I'm your host, Kenneth Glenn, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Derek Chauvan court case that happened about a week ago. I'm a little late on it, but that's okay. I can still give you my opinions, the facts about it. So, first part, I'm going to explain how this video is going to go down. I'm going to explain to you my feelings and what I think of the case, the facts on both sides, both Derek Chauvan and George Floyd. I'm also going to explain to you what should and should not have happened in the court. And that's how the video is going to go. All right. So first off, my feelings. I feel like Derek Chauvan got screwed so bad. I feel like he absolutely got screwed. And it's disgusting to see because it's like mob rule pretty much ruled the court. People were going to riot if they didn't do what they wanted to do, which is disgusting and is definitely not how court should ever work in any circumstance. Derek Chauvan got murder in the third and second, and he got manslaughter, which all, in my opinion, is all wrong, and he should definitely not have gotten it because there's evidence proving that Derek Chauvan did not do much, and not even much, just anything in general to cause George Floyd to die. If you read the autopsy report, if you listen to it, or whatever, you will know that Derek Chauvan had nothing to do with his death. But we'll get into that later. I'm going to get to the facts right now and what happened to Derek Chauvan. Basically, he got third, second, and he got manslaughter. He got third and second degree murder and manslaughter. So I'm going to explain what those charges mean. So third degree murder is like you mean to do something, but it happens to kill somebody. Like you do it on accident. Like if I were to throw a brick and it happened to hit somebody, or if I just like randomly shoot a gun and it hits somebody, but you don't mean to do it, you just like shoot in the air randomly and it hits somebody, or like minuscule things like that. It's like it's something you do, like you mean to do the thing, but it happens to kill somebody on accident. Like you didn't mean to kill somebody, you just wanted to do the thing. Second degree murder is like you do something, you kill during a felony, like you're robbing a store and the gun goes off, or anything like that. Any felony, you're drunk driving and you hit somebody with your car. That's all would go along with second degree murder. And manslaughter is just accidental. It's very similar to third degree murder. But usually manslaughter is just something that you could not have avoided at all. Like I'm driving down the road and somebody just happens to jump in front of me and I hit them with my car. That would be manslaughter. And I feel like Derek Chauvan should not have gotten any of those. Derek Chauvan did not have anything to do with George Floyd's death. And the autopsy reports have basically proved that as fact. The only thing that happened to George Floyd because of Derek Chauvan was a minor shoulder injury, and that was it. George Floyd died of a heart attack. Now let me ask you this. How many times have you heard of somebody dying of a heart attack because of someone else? When you hear someone having a heart attack, usually it's like, oh, he had a heart attack because of this thing. Not because of someone else. Someone else doesn't cause you to have a heart attack. You or your body gives itself a heart attack. Someone else does not put you in a heart attack. So it's kind of silly. And also the whole knee, the cop had his knee on his neck. That's just complete false nonsense. No matter what the pictures say, the autopsy report proves it's false. Also, multiple police body cam footages that I even told you guys to watch in my last George Floyd video. I even told you guys to watch the police body cam footage, but a lot of people decided not to and just crap talk me. But that's okay, because guess who's right and guess who's wrong. But the police body cam footage proves that his knee was not on his neck, and the autopsy report proves it too. Because if Derek Chauvan's knee was on his neck and Floyd's neck, not only would George Floyd not have just sat there motionlessly saying I cannot breathe, but there would also be damage to his neck. Also, I gotta explain this real quick. If you're being choked or strangled in any way, shape, or form, you're not going to stand there motionlessly and just let the person do it. As a person who is a cage fighter or someone who does cage fighting as a hobby, I know what it's like to be put in a chokehold, and it is not fun. When I'm in a chokehold, I don't just stand there motionlessly and just let the guy do it. I usually either hit the guy as hard as I possibly can or try to get out of there in some way, shape, or form. You do something to try to get out of there, and you're not very calm. You want to know someone who's calm? Someone whose heart rate is dropping very fast, like George Floyd when he was going through chemically induced cardiac arrest. So that is what I have to say about it. I don't know what you guys think or how you guys feel about it. I want to make a video being out in public and doing like what Steven Crowder does, where he goes out in public and says, change my mind. And be like, right on the sign, like, Derek Chauvan didn't have anything to do with George Floyd's death, change my mind, or Derek Chauvan got the wrong charge, change my mind. I want to do something like that, but I'm afraid that like someone's gonna try to start crap with me, and I don't want to deal with all that. I'm not Steven Crowder, so I'm definitely not gonna try to do anything like that. But I would like to. Maybe I would. But anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say, really. George Floyd died of excited delirium or a heart attack. Yeah. So, what are your... If you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button right there. It's free. And I don't think you'll regret it. And if you want to see my last video, it's right here. See you guys later.